Hello, 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 everyone. We've been chatting in the background. We got a lot of my friends online. It's just really heartwarming to see you've joined us live for the Topherspin Meteorites sale. Definitely appreciate you joining. Like you know the rules. Everything is 10% off. I'm going to actually have Rob send out a link to everyone to a Google spreadsheet. That Google spreadsheet lists about 85 to 90% of the classified material I'm offering today. Everything is 10% off. If you're in America, buy as much as you want. Your shipping is $5. If you're Donald and joining us from Australia or anywhere else on the planet, $25 freight total is all you'll spend. If there's a piece that you like and you want it, 20% down will hold it for you. That 20% retainer is non-refundable. However, you can move it to another item in my collection if you change your mind. So just know that when you're claiming a piece and saying, yes, I want it, that you're gonna get it because no one else is gonna get it. I'm saving it for you. We got a bunch of NWA stuff that we're gonna start off with, and let's just get into it because I'm ready to go. This is a NWA with amazing crust. We're looking at just under 45 grams. And here, as I promised, is the great crust. And this price is not discounted yet. So this is like 41 bucks when all said and done.
We're not seeing it, Topher.
I'm seeing it.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it just fine.
Oh, hang on. Got to go to his cell.
Is it not being displayed for you guys? Let me pause real quick. Okay, we have shared a link in the chat that shows a spreadsheet with all of today's offerings with the discounted prices, weights, descriptions, provenance, and all kinds of good information. So now let's go back to this. Our first offering is a amazing crust NWA unclassified chondrite, about 45 grams and $41.
It's a beautiful crust.
Yeah, it's still got some texture on the crust. It's not desert varnished away. You do see some more weathering back here, but it's a nice example because it shows you the internal structure and chondrules of the meteorite without having a slice. It's a natural fragment. So we can come back to any of these pieces if you want. You can call out your name and claim it. Nice little fragment lift right there with. So that is the 45 gram one, we'll call that. And this one is super dark. In fact, hey, Alex Folta joining us from Germany. Super dark.
Hey.
So we got 37 grams, $37. Almost a complete individual.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's got great shape to it.
It's a really fresh looking crust on that.
And the rock on the inside, like even here is secondary crust. So
Yeah.
we still don't get a really good look. This is one of those mystery rocks. You don't really know, but it's so beautiful. It's not a cutter.
Beauty.
So this is just shy of 37 grams, and it is $34.
I'll take that one, Topher.
And that's Donald.
Dave.
Dave Nelson. Awesome. If you would help me out by saying your name when you're claiming stuff, that would make it a lot easier.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dave Nelson, and we're putting I said, what did I say? 34 on this?
34 super dark.
All right. Now the wheels are rolling, guys. How about a little oriented one? This one's actually a nice little oriented one. I was surprised. I have so many meteorites that I kind of forget the night. Oh, please. Stop sending me photos. I'm live. Stop sending me photos. All right. 16 and a half grams. And this one is, oh my God. I don't know if you guys are hearing that or not. My phone's going nuts. This is what it's like being me some days. Are you kidding me? I'm very, very popular to someone. So this is a really nice oriented heat shield one with some rollover lipping.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take that one, Topher. Jesse Allen here.
Jesse Allen, you made a wise choice. Thank you for joining us early, buddy. Look at this. I was telling Rob we need to get to the small NWA cool ones first for Jesse.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, Jesse was on.
Jesse-
asking about these.
Yeah,
What,
Jesse Allen's
what's
getting
the
this.
weight?
It's $16.5, and we're taking $2 off, so it's $13.
What a bargain.
Yeah, man. Let me show you one I cut myself. This is, I'm calling these dual lithography. Really hard to tell, so I'm just gonna take it out. So I cut this, so it's kind of special to me. I'm not saying I'm a great cutter. I'm just saying I cut it. It's wedgy, but it does show dual lithographies.
Oh,
That is nice. How much is
Yeah.
that one?
$1 million.
Oh, it's not.
Topher's retiring here in a
It's
minute.
30 minus 3.
Is that for
30
sale?
minus 3. Yeah, so 20,
I'll take that.
$27.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And who's that?
I'll take that. Jesse Allen.
Jesse Allen. Yeah. What's really cool about this one is let me get my dedicated patent pending Topherspin dental pick pointer. You can tell all the metal. up
My
in
jaw
here.
just clenched.
As soon as you get down here, there's no metal. And there's the uncoated side. And you can totally see the metal content absolutely stops. All right. So this first one was
That's
grabbed
awesome.
up by Jeff. Thank you. Yeah, when I cut it, I was like, ooh, how many slices can I get? So this one is Jesse Allen, and it's 27. You know what? I may want to put a table or something in the middle. I can just put them on. Something like
Oh, that's it. Actually, I'm separating them.
Okay, all right. The next one is pretty much the same thing. It's 18 grams for 27 minus 3, so $24.
Yeah, I'll take it too. Jesse Allen.
Oh, come on.
You know what? I would say
Yeah.
share the wealth and let someone else have it, but these are sister slices, and I'm a huge fan of sister slices. They must be kept together. So,
Oh, come on.
I'll keep them together. I'll keep them together.
Jesse,
Oh,
as long as Jesse's keeping them together, that's awesome. Yeah. Or if you ever want to sell it, I know someone who may want to buy it. So that I said $3 off is 24. 24. This is one that was cut by Craig Zlyman. You'll probably hear his name a few times. You're going to hear Craig Zlyman. You're going to hear Matthew Stream of Streaming Meteorites. You're going to hear John Higgins of Outer Space Rocks. You're going to hear Sean Mahoney of Outer Spacer Rocks. I mean, I got a bunch of friends that I work with and love partnering with and sharing rocks together. Look at this one. This is just an NWA unclassified. It's $2
Yep,
off.
I'll take it. I'll take it, Jesse Allen.
Jesse Allen, $13.
Jesse,
Look at
you got
that.
money or what?
Look at the metal.
You got to get a bulk discount before too long.
10% off is a discount, buddy.
Just pick up all the NWAs and give them to
I think also it's the right idea.
Well, the idea is the one drawback of a competitor's there's a competitor. No, there was another meteorite company that does sales, and it's unfortunate that the platform they've chosen doesn't allow people to see the prices and bid at the same time. So this is the most fair way of doing it.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you see, I'll take it for $47, and then 30 seconds later, prices $47. That would have been nice to know 2 minutes ago. So whoever speaks up first gets these. Did we got this one for Jesse? Is that what we said? For $2
Yep,
off?
thank you.
For $13 for Jesse. Ooh, how about some brecciation? You guys like brecciated? I'm telling you right now. It's from Mike Farmer. It's 4.8 grams. It's on sale for $18. You have all the information you need. Here, let me zoom in. We're talking, bam.
Wow.
Oh, Matt Stream will take that.
Pretty.
Matt Stream
Look
sold.
at that.
Complete slice. Nice brecciation in that puppy. Now this comes through Matt Farmer by way of Craig's Lyman. Another name you'll hear a lot tonight, as he's a good friend and very active. This is a beautiful piece, dude. And nice crust line too. So Matt Stream has this 4.8 gram brecciation for $18. And I think honestly, the $20 was my sale price from last time. So I think you actually got 20% off. Oh, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous slice. We're looking at we'll zoom out a tiny bit. Looking at a possible H. It is a stunning slice. I'm doing it for $70 even today.
Not published yet, evidently. There we go.
Wow.
Nice chondrules.
That is Chondrule City.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can tell I didn't cut it. But yeah, it's got some amazing chondrules
Wow.
everywhere you look.
Topher, sign me up for that one, Pat Brown.
Pat Brown, I took this one out thinking of you. I'm dead serious. I don't lie about stuff like that. Pat Brown, $70 even on this one. It is the 10.5 gram for $70. This is a really unique, nice one. Let me get the weight on it. I'll put it out there so you guys can. I need a little table or something. There you go, like that. Okay. This one comes from a French guy, Jean Bachillard. Is that a French antique and museum? So this one is a pretty cool piece. Nice crust line, 160 grams, and we're doing it for what's that, $11 or $12 off, so 103. 103 for this. Beautiful crust. Metal blebs, as you can see right there. And then as you turn it over, it just gets even better. You can definitely see obvious metal blebs, leaching of the nickel iron into the surrounding metal, into the surrounding matrix. A nice iron bleb right there. And it's got that really nice crust that still has a good amount of texture on it. So this is 161 grams for, we'll do it $100 even. And I'll just show it off for another 5 seconds and then put it away if no one wants it. But it's just nice to take it out and look at it. Seriously, I got so many meteorites that I don't get to look at very often. When there's a sale, I take them out. If this one doesn't sell, I'm actually going to throw it in my ultrasonic cleaner. See all this caliche in here? That once I get that out, this will pop even more. Okay, so that one is still available, 161 grams for $100 even. And we still have this 45-gram crusted unit available. And Meteorite be a unit. Everyone else needs to put their microphones on mute. This is offered for one person only, Mr. Dave Nelson.
Yes.
You want
Oh,
the
yes. Yes, please.
And guess what?
What?
He got the sisters, but you got the end cut.
Oh, sweet.
I know that you prefer end cuts.
Yeah, I do.
So there you have it, man. Did you honestly think I would hose you?
Yeah, of course not.
No, man, I got you. I got you. So this is another great example of that one. Has a little less of the definitive line of metal. This one kind of leaked in a little bit more, but what's cool is you can actually see kind of the impactor, I believe.
I need to learn why that differentiation takes place one day.
And this coat on here is Paleo Bond, but we were talking about Paleo Bond never dries, it's always tacky. No. Travis Howard has it figured out. This is Paleo Bonded and it is not tacky at all. It is hard as glass. So there's a way to do it, and we're going to have Travis Howard tell us how to do it. So
Thanks,
this one
Topher.
that you bought without knowing,
Yep.
$32. Okay?
Tell us the secret now.
I don't know what the secret is. The secret is putting it on in small even coats and baking it in between. But I don't know his recipe, and I'll find out. But I was going to say, if it was tacky, hey, there's Rob. If it was tacky, all you do is put it in acetone. Did you already know all about that? Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just wait like everybody else.
Now, here is a really cool one. I like this because I cut it. It's I've had it looked at by people in the know, and it's not classified, but it appears to be an LL 3.8. It's 131 grams, and we're doing it for $70 even, I guess. It's broken.
I'll take that one. I'll take that one, Topher.
All right, Pat Brown, let's take a look at your sexy underside. This has been repaired, but it is not, and you can back out, but there's the other side. Not the best cutting job, but those chondrules are what you came for.
Nice.
Yeah. Beauty.
Well done, Pat.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Man.
And yeah, this one was a total repair job. It broke apart, and but there you have it. All right, thank you, Pat. This is, I even have a nice little write-up on there for you. Just in case you don't understand what you're looking at, Pat, because I know you need a little bit of hand-holding sometimes. 70 even for Pat. All right. Okay, now, oh my God, this is going to be a fight. This is, I can feel Pat calling out for this one. This is a 85-gram slice with a nice crust line, and this was sold to me as a possible L3. I have reclassified it myself, and I'm calling it a probable L3 because it is gorgeous and a pretty good size slice with crust. So this is 85 grams, and I don't even have a price on it. That's really wide. Oh no, it's on the list. It's on the price list.
Which rock is this?
It's NWA XXX Chondrite, 85 grams. And look at this crust line.
Oh yeah.
I love the way that it's a little bit of a wedgie cut, but that works out to your advantage. As it gets thicker, that's where the rock has a natural angle that gives you this huge crust.
You could put that on the barbecue and grill it. It'd be great.
There are chondrules all over this puppy.
That's gorgeous.
So that's one side. Even on the cross section.
Who's got all the voices in the background?
Yeah, can someone mute whoever that is? Thank you. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah. Even if
looks
no
like-
one buys it, it's nice to show stuff off and see beauty like this. So this is my probable L3, 85 grams, and I don't know what I have it marked at, but
130.
130. Okay, so that will go away for another day. Still.
No, it won't. I'll take it. Can't help myself. Jesse Allen.
Jesse Allen.
Jesse?
Yep. Good choice,
It's
dude.
game.
I mean, I looked at this. I almost wore out the battery on my eye loop. When I was done, my eye was tired. I was literally like I was in Tucson. Like there's so much detail and so many chondrules to enjoy in that one.
Yeah, looks like a good one.
Yeah, you made a good choice. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate your purchase. By the way, I appreciate everyone's purchases. I mean, I do spend a lot of my time on outreach and education and non-sales related stuff. So when I have a sale like this, it's really nice to have your support. This one I have listed as a possible L5. If you notice on the notes, though, I say this may be of interest for anyone making thin sections. So this is a piece that I say you need to either just enjoy it or do something with it because there's so much going on. Imagine a thin section with those three inclusions or those three chondrules right there.
Wow.
Nice thick crust line. You can actually see the crust thickness or the lack of thickness, obviously, on real meteorites. Then on the other side as well, you still have stuff that's worthy of inclusions and thin sections or keeping it whole and enjoying it. But this is another one that I looked at and thoroughly enjoyed through my eye loop. Because there's I've never seen three massive, well, not massive, but large chondrules like that right next to each other. So this is the 40.82 possible L5.
$45.
$45. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Just some meteorites are just, like we're going to see some meteorites like this one. It's whitish gray. I have some that I'm about to show you that are not whitish gray. We're about to look at an orange meteorite. All right. Now, we just took a little break and we're all laughing. If you guys aren't joining us live, you just missed some gold. I'm telling you right now, you can buy meteorites, but you just miss gold. All right, moving on. I promised you an orange meteorite. Well, orange, tan, whatever. It's orange-ish. It's. I was going to make a political joke, but I won't. Sorry, I don't want to offend or scare.
Dude, it's
any
your sale.
clients.
Say it, please.
Okay, we're calling this a Trump special. No. All right, this one here is NWA, possible L3, and this is the first one's a slice. These are from this, maybe not the same stone, but the same fall. So I have two of these. This is a slice, and I also have an end cut. So for me, it's interesting to notice the variety in meteorites. The last one we saw was pure white gray. This one is tan orange and highly magnetic as well. It's got a really good pull to it. I'm so glad my camera actually decided to work today.
Very clear.
Yeah, thank you. Some days it doesn't want to focus. Nice thick. It's a wedgie cut. I'm not going to be dishonest and tell you it's a perfect cut. You know what I mean? But it's a nice meteorite to have in a line of other meteorites to show the disparity and difference in color and textures. This one has no, I'm going to say no visible metal, even though you see a flake up there and a little one right there. And it has no visible metal on this side, with the possible exception maybe a little bit down there. But actual metal content is high. So you're talking about this available metal versus metal that's been, I don't know, metamorphosized or just, I'll stop talking. But a cool example. So that one is the 29.65 gram trumper. I have from the same meteorite, one that shows shock veining and a nice little inclusion there on the top. Nice end cut, and it's a self-stander. The bottom's been finished off, so it's a self-stander. Find the right depth. There we go. So just another example of how a meteorite can be a different color than all the other ones, not have visible metal in it, but still be highly magnetic. So it's nice to take out and see a bunch of different meteorites and be able to compare and contrast them. So we're putting these two orange ones away. I probably shouldn't have associated them with any political party, but we got orange.
Do those eat lots of fast food?
They do smell like chicken nuggets. I'm not gonna lie.
Ate too much Cheetos.
Yum.
All right, so we got those two. This one is pretty nice. It's got a little. It's a little bit more weathered than others, but it has the crust kind of coming off, which is a nice. I like being able to dissect a rock without slicing into it. So you have nice visible metal blebs up here, a nice crust line. You can see where the crust actually separates and has fallen off. It's got some really nice regmaglyphs. For a mini stone, it's got a really nice regmaglyph right in here. And then a little bit more of a flatter side. So this one is 56.8 grams. And I don't know the price.
$40.50.
$40. Okay. So we can come back to that. I like it when people are fighting over them rather than dead silent. Oh, this one is nice. I remember taking this one out and I was like, wow, I have some nice meteorites. This is fusion crust on the top, desert varnish on the bottom, 62 grams just about. It's 61.9, so you can find it. So here's a beautiful individual, complete stone. It's very magnetic. It is an H. And then on the top side, you have fresher fusion crust. Oh, let me see here if I can get it to focus better. There we go.
Nice.
That's really nice.
Very nice.
I don't know if that's rollovering or not, to be honest with you. It looks to me like rollover.
Weathering too.
Like this looks like the oriented side, like it totally oriented with this, and this would be the rollover edge. And if so, that entire part is rollover.
I would say this too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks legit.
it looks that way. Yes.
Well, we have an oriented one. Who's that? Oh,
No, I'm just saying, be surprised if nobody bought it.
yeah. It's 61.9 grams. And next time I offer it, I'll be marking it up by about 10% because it has a rollover lip. Now that I've discovered what beauty I have, I don't want to sell it for the price I'm offering it. So if you guys want to buy it, you can buy it now. Next time I offer it, it'll be 10% more.
Oh, this is Martin. I've got a question.
Yeah.
I have to bug out before 6 o'clock. If I have a small shopping list to drop off based on your spreadsheet, is it best just to DM it to you right now?
I feel bad, Martins, because you are a very loyal and good friend, supporting the hangouts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, you send me a list, and if it's not sold, you get first dibs. But I have to let people see it live and bid on it, or have a chance to steal it live.
That's fair. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I'll just, if somebody doesn't buy these,
If it's not sold, I'm going to pull up your list or anyone in here and make them available to you first.
Okay. Yeah. Like I say, these are sales among friends. So yeah, no problem. No problem with that. But I'll shoot a DM to you with the ones I'm looking at.
Okay.
I hate to leave. It's great to see everybody, but hey,
Martin,
great sales, Topher.
Hey, Martin.
Bye, everybody.
See you later, mate.
Don't spend too much money or nothing.
Seeing you, man.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
All right, here's a Jesse Allen special. NWA unclassified. You're looking at it's 13 grams. Oh, that's 13.5 grams, he says, but it's 13.28 grams on my record. A. Noradine is a guy, really nice shamrock meteorites is his company. This is a broken off corner. So
I'll take that.
I thought so, Jesse.
Yeah.
It's a really nice broken off corner, and it's sheared right off.
Nice.
So it's really nice to have a corner, but to have it sheared off like that shows an intense event. So this is Jesse Allen. Thank you very much.
Nice one, Jesse.
I'm a sucker for these little NWAs.
Now, let me just run these by the camera one last time before we move on. We have the fusion covered rollover. I have the one that has the fusion crust that's a little more weathered and chipping off. And then I have the two tan orange ones. So those are still available. And I'm putting them over here. I think it's time. Let me put this on real quick. Can you guys see me now as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's time to bust out something I'm super proud of. Oz, Backman, and I just got an official classification of our meteorite. It is, yep, he's grabbing it. NWA 13579, the odd numbered golden palisite.
Woohoo!
Yes. I've had this stuff for months, forever and then months. And I sell nothing before it's classified. So, and I wanted to make sure that my business partner, no, my brother Oz, had a chance to make sure he got his out there to market first. So let him capture as much sales as he possibly could, and I'll clean up the scraps. So let me show you the pieces I have for you today. What I'm offering is every single piece that I have. Of the three biggest pieces, if only two sell, I'm keeping the third. Whatever one doesn't sell, I'm keeping as my personal one. But I'm physically making available to you every piece I have. So let's start out. If you look at the spreadsheet, you'll notice this is NWA 13579, the easiest number to remember. We're going to start small, and then we're going to go big. Now,
Well, thanks, because I don't have the spreadsheet, and I would look for it right now, but I'm mostly interested in small pieces. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's good to start small, I guess.
Well, we're going to start real small.
All right.
All right. So let me actually do a little zoom in. All right. The first one is 317, and
Can you switch to the spotlight, please?
oh, thank you very much. I'm going to. Is that better?
You
Yep.
betcha.
Thank you, sir.
So this is the 0.317, and it does have olivine on it. See, it does have some olivine. I told you we're starting small.
Oh, yeah, I was interested in the Eucrite mostly, but yeah,
I'm not selling the Eucrite yet. It's not classified.
all right. Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's classified, but it's not published. And as soon as it's published with an official name, trust me, I want.
You were hoping by Friday it would be done, right? Is that
I was hoping it would be. I was hoping it would be done for today's sale, but it wasn't. So this is the first small piece, and that's some stunning Eucrite. So I might just have a Eucrite sale just to sell that. This is the 317. Next, we're going to just under half a gram, 472. That's what it looks like in its display. You guys are all waiting for the main mass. I like that. All right, so here's this one.
This is Eric Lyon. I'll take that one.
Eric who?
Eric Lyon.
Oh, Eric Lyon, my awesome man. Price on this for you yet to be determined. Look at that olivine on this side.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, you didn't know that was going to be there, did you? That's awesome. Eric Lyon, congratulations. You are the first purchaser of my third classification. I'm super happy about that. Thank you, Eric.
And put me down for the one before it too, please.
The 317?
Yeah, the 317.
Okay.
Take them both?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me give you this too. If that helps. Okay. Next, we're moving up. We're over half a gram, guys. 629. Let me show you what it looks like. And again, it does have some olivine in there. And on the back side.
Yeah, Eric Lyon again. I'll take that one too, please.
Sold and sold. Looks like a little crater. It's not, but looks almost like a 360 crater in there. Okay, so that's Eric Lyon.
You got that one too?
Yep. Now we're moving up to, we've crossed the gram threshold. I wanted to round up to 1.25 grams, but when the digital scale says 4.8, it's 4.8. It's not 5.0. That's why I paid to have 3 digits. Oh, look at this.
How much is it?
This one is the 1.2. Is it $18?
Yeah, 18 sale price.
Yeah. Look at that. There's the olivine in there.
I'll take that one, Topher, for Dave.
Dave? Awesome.
Yep.
Look at the fire in there, too.
Sweet.
Yeah, these are.
I didn't catch the prices. Sorry.
It's in the spreadsheet. Did you get a copy of the spreadsheet? It's in the chat. I have all my prices listed there.
So I'm on my phone, and the chat doesn't have the list. I was looking for it too, actually. But yeah, no biggie. I mean, I asked.
Okay, so now this one is just about 1.5. It's 1.423. And 1.423 is now easier to hold.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, that is.
You're really going to start to see just the gorgeousness come out in this.
Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take that one, Jesse Allen.
Wow. Well done. Well done. That's a beauty.
That is stupendous. I had this underpriced, guys. I didn't see that. No, I'm joking. No, I knew this was coming.
What's the number of that one again?
This
just
one
for
is
reference.
1.423.
Thank you.
And did I hear Jesse Allen on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah,
love
that's
that one,
nice.
man.
Who got the one before?
Who got the one right before that one? 1.2. The 1.2 gram.
Dave.
Dave Nelson.
I got. I can't remember whether I got the 1.248 or the 267.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. This is a new one. Okay. You should only have one in a pile for Dave Nelson. Okay. Yep, Dave, we only have one. We have a pile of 1 for you.
All right. Unfortunately, I've got to head off now, Topher, but thanks for bringing up a bunch of ones that were my type in the first hour. Appreciate that. And I'll check it all out on the catch up as well. So, yeah, thanks for that.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you joining us from Australia, man.
I'm just about to start my shift at the museum, actually, and I got to do a science show first up. So I'm totally psyched now. You got me.
Nice.
You got me in the zone.
Yeah, awesome. Got your science juices and STEM juices flowing. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Dude. All right.
All right. See you, everybody. Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Okay, this is 1.267.
Come on, cat, go away here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's very hard to hold.
Art Wagner here. Could I grab that one?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Art, yeah, no doubt. It's really hard to find look at the fusion crust on it.
Yes.
As the pieces get bigger, you start noticing more fusion crust on it. This is for art, and it's one. Well, you'll see it on there. I have a Loeffler. No, that's you.
That's me.
Loeffler.
Law.
All right, we're moving up to almost 3 grams. 2.858, I believe is what that says.
Yeah, I'll take that one for Dave.
Dave Nelson, good call.
Well done, Dave. There's some beautiful iridescence.
Isn't it sweet?
Olivine
Thank you.
on the other side, right?
Yeah. Let me see if I can get that captured real quick.
Nice.
Yeah. Look at
Beautiful.
Super nice.
And in the Met Bowl, you'll read a write-up of amber, olivine, and golden olivine as well. So this is a good example where you see the golden olivine right there highlighting, and then there's the golden, and then there's the amber. Yeah, beautiful piece. This one is 2.8. All right, and you got this one for Dave.
That's good. I can afford to give the other one away.
All right, now 8.679 grams. Just covered in gemmy olivine.
Wow.
And some nice fusion crust.
Oh, wow.
Look at that dark fusion crust on the bottom.
A beautiful piece.
Jeez. It was fun taking these out and looking at them for the first time in months. So this one is still available, and it's the 8679. All right. Next is 9.811. Zoomed out a little bit. There we go.
Yeah.
Got the olivine popping out of there. And some of the olivine is actually covered by the fusion crust, which is really nice.
Come in.
So this one is still available as a 981. Next one is 9 grams, 9.15. And this one has a nice sculptural look to it.
I'd like that one, Topher. Sold for Cameron, please.
Cameron. Oh, look at that.
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
Well done, Cameron.
Nice one, buddy.
Hey, Topher, this is Eric Lyon.
Yep.
Could I please have the 8.6791? If that's still available?
8.679. This one
Yeah.
right here is definitely available for Eric Lyon.
Thank you.
And it is actually in Eric Lyon's pile. And this one's going in Cameron's pile as soon as I finish enjoying it, because I'm not going to see it again.
How much is this, the actual one?
What was that question?
How much is it, the actual one? How much? How expensive?
This one that Eric just got is the 9.15 gram one.
The one you hold, how much? Right.
Yeah, this is Cameron's.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, Cameron has the 1.95 on.
Yeah.
And so this is Eric. This is Cameron. Yep. All right. So of the smaller ones, this one's still available. The 981.
Yeah. Okay.
So this one is still available. Now we're going to move into the substantially larger. This one has been in my personal collection, and let me zoom out. That's really big. Okay, this is what started me on the mission. I fell in love with this piece, had it in my personal collection, and sought out more of it. So this was the first piece. It's 75 to 25. And wait till you see this. It's, like I said, I will happily keep this in my personal collection for the rest of my days, or I'll sell it tonight. You haven't even seen the good side yet, guys.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
All the beans at the top are really gemmy and pretty. Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's meteorite porn.
Yep, exactly.
Absolutely.
What a violent life that piece had.
Yeah, this right here, like I said, these next three pieces are all for sale, but I'm only selling 2 of them. So nice fusion crusted. You got a bunch of olivine popping and poking all 360 on you. Even the bottom is fusion crusted. Yeah, it's just an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous meteorite. So this one, God.
Wow.
All right. Now, I have one that is basically the same weight as this, but it has 2 natural holes. All right. So this one was, yeah, I actually had this labeled as NWA Pallasite because it wasn't classified before. There's my personal collection number for those that care. This next one, I don't have the weight listed on it, but it's about 75 grams. It's 2 holes.
7525.
7525. It's hard to believe you're looking at the ugly side, folks. There's the 2 holes. Now wait for it.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
So nice.
Did I put that one on layaway, Topher?
Is that Martin?
Art Wagner?
Art, you can have this one on layaway.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm drooling right now as I'm looking at it.
What's crazy about it is the olivines are literally 3D sticking all the way out. These are absolutely natural holes, and they're not like rusted or worn apart. They're not going to fall apart. Like they're totally secure. It's not like by handling it, you're going to break the holes.
Excellent.
And everywhere you look, it has more olivine on top of olivine.
Yeah, and the olivines are really gemmy and very, very few cracks, low shock.
Absolutely.
Low shock. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that mirror on that one.
I'd like to capture that under the microscope and maybe send you a close-up picture of some of those olivine crystals.
Wow. Yeah. It's just everywhere you look is more olivine and structurally beautiful. I really hope you enjoy this piece, bud. I'm so happy that you're getting it.
I'm enjoying it right now, and I don't think I can wait for it to arrive.
Nice. Art,
Good job.
because you mentioned microscope work,
Yeah.
I'm going to include this as a free gift. This is the broken olivines. That's not going to focus.
Oh.
I put the main mass in the ultrasonic, and these are the olivines. And God, it's really not focusing right now. But trust me, when you look at these under magnification, it's pretty stunning. I wonder if we can do something.
Well, thank you, Topher. That's beautiful.
Is this not? Nah, that ain't gonna work. Oh well. But yeah, that's a cool little something. So I'll throw that in there because you said microscope work.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that. This is for art on layaway. Behold the 205 or 204 gram main mass. This is for sale. I cannot believe I'm doing that. I really never thought I would sell a main mass. Look at this olivine.
Oh.
Wow.
I've got to get my drool bucket. It's just overflowing now.
The top area here is just pure fusion crust.
Yeah, lots of fusion crust there.
And then the top is where all the olivine gorgeousness. Look at this. My phone's not liking that. There we go.
That's gorgeous, Topher.
Thank you. Yeah, this is just every angle you look at it, it's just stunning.
It's a museum piece to me.
And I am not slicing this puppy at all. So I have very detailed pictures of this main mass if you guys are interested in it, but I wouldn't even know how to display it. You'd almost need a rotating stand for it.
Well, you know, the Pallasites are nice when you see them in a nice polished slab that can be lit up, but it's also nice to have this representation of the Pallasite, so you actually see what it is.
Yeah, and these are pretty fresh compared to your normal golden pallasite. Because I'm gonna bust out a few golden pallasite right now that are way more weathered than these.
Yeah.
So this is the main mass. If anyone's interested. Yeah. If no one's buying it, I'm keeping it. That's for sure. Because I'm either going to sell this one or I'm going to sell this one that was in my personal collection all this time. But I'm not selling both. That's for sure. Let me pause this for a second, guys. Whoop. Cancel and oh my God. So these are not my classified golden pallasite, but these are unclassified golden pallasite. 4.08 grams. Very reliable source. IMCA member, Shamrock Meteorite, Sahara Rock Meteorites, I mean. So this is your normal expectation of what a golden pallasite would look like, because it's very worn. It does have some olivine in there, but you know, it has a golden tint to it. But there's basically very little olivine left. So the one, my classification is really special because it's not nearly as weathered. There's a lot more olivine and matrix, and just, you can tell like all these voids were olivine in there. I mean, that was a beautiful hunk of olivine that fell out. You know what I mean? Or wore away. So this is available as a unclassified golden pallacite. It's the 4.078 grams. I have his big brother here, or bigger brother.
Hey, Topher, this is Eric Klein. I need to jump off now, but it's great to see you.
Absolutely. Eric, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it, buddy.
And I'll catch up with you later.
You bet. Thanks, man. I actually had these in the wrong pouches. That one is only, the one I just showed you is 1.79 grams. I don't know if I showed you the wrong one or not, but this one is 4 grams. This is the one that is 4.079 grams, okay? And you can tell it's a little bit bigger.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So these are nice and sculptural pieces. There's some residual olivine left, but not nearly as much as. Whoa. There's a good look at it right there. So this is the 4.079 gram one, if you guys are interested in that. But it shows a good variation between golden pallasites as far as weathering goes. I have an item that was in my personal collection that I am making available because I got a bigger one. So a little piece of Eskel, and it comes with the case and ID and everything.
Oh, wow.
So this is 1.44 grams. My private collection number on it, and it is half-half. So you're looking at half olivine, half metal. So I don't recall what the price is off the top of my head on this one. $54 with the display and printed. It's a 3D printed plastic or acrylic label in there.
And that's the true olivine green color rather than the honey yellow.
I can't comment on the color of this olivine
right
now.
Okay.
But Eskel usually has very yellow olivine.
Okay.
But that is available if anyone would like it. And if we have any microscope fans out there who like looking at stuff under microscope, if you've made a purchase, I will throw this in for you if you'd like it. These are Eskel olivines. Any microscope fans out there?
I'm afraid I might lose that in the pile carpet.
You might sneeze. A violent sneeze will send them. All right.
I never forgive myself.
Let me pause this for a second.
You have larger ones too?
Yeah, we're going to pull out some witness falls right now. And I paid extra to have these delivered as quickly as possible to get them through customs. But I have Buzzard Coulee, which is a super nice, I actually didn't know how beautiful it was until I started looking at it. So let me show you what I have. And some of these are full stones that have been cut in half. I'd be willing to separate them. I like to sell them all together, but I don't have to. So let me start out with the first one. This is 9 point. Now, Buzzard Coulee is a witnessed fall from Saskatchewan, Canada. We're almost coming up on the 12-year anniversary of it. It was, hold on, let me fix my backdrop.
I think it was the 20th.
Yeah, yeah, November 20th of 2008. And each one comes with its own display. Some of them have the wrong weight on them because I reweighed them, and I don't know if he had his finger on the scale when he sold them to me, but I was shorted several grams. Look at how beautiful it is, and the polish on it is magnificent.
Wow.
This is an H4 with nice crusts.
Sweet.
As fresh as the day it fell.
Come on, there's somebody who wants it.
Yeah.
You know you want it.
You know you want it. It was a vendor at the Arizona or Phoenix Suns basketball games. He was nicknamed the Red Licorice Guy, and he would run up and down the stairs selling his red licorice, 6-foot licorices, and he had licorice glasses and everything. And he was famous for yelling, "Red licorice, you know you want it." And he would just run around the entire basketball game yelling that. You know you want it. So this is the Buzzard Coulee that I guess no one wants. No.
I got that nice one off you one other time, mate.
Yeah. Wait till you see the largest one. I mean, it's just, yeah. Canadians know how to make meteorites.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, so moving on to, this is, we're going to start with rock number 3. Rock number 3 is cut into 2 pieces. The first one, and you don't have to buy both pieces. You can. 10 grams and 27, just shy of 27. So let's look at the 10-gram one first. This is probably the best surface to weight ratio of any slice that I have.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Look at that. I mean, absolutely. I had no idea Buzzard Coulee was this gorgeous.
Wow.
And the polish on it is perfect. You can tell it's a nice polish. Then look at the fusion crust. Why is it not zooming out? There we go. Okay, yeah. So this is probably the best surface to weight ratio for both crust and matrix. And you can even see chondrules coming through the fusion crust.
This one's Abba Panu?
No, this is Buzzard Coulee.
Oh, Buzzard Coulee, okay.
From Canada. Witness fall 12 years ago this week. All right. So here's the other half of that stone. It's 27 grams. And equally stunning.
Ooh.
You have buildup of fusion crust.
Yep.
I mean, literally as fresh as the day it fell.
Sweet.
What's that one?
This is 26.79, I think. Buzzard Coulee.
Wow.
And then
the puzzle.
oh, hold on. Here we go.
Sweet.
Maybe not. Yep, there it goes. So that's the rock.
What's the dollar price on the smaller half, Topher?
The dollar, the 10.36 gram one.
181.
181.
Okay.
And there's, wow.
Topher, do you have any whole stones of Buzzard Coulee with that freshness or quality?
No, I have no whole stones whatsoever. And quite honestly, I think Buzzard Coulee is what it needs to be cut. I mean, it's gorgeous. The color on the inside.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's insane. Almost like Abba Panu, but
yeah. Same distinct formation of chondrules. This is a weird shaped rock, but I have both pieces of it. And one is 10.2 grams and one is 17 grams. So let's look at the 10 gram one first. Another really good surface to weight ratio.
Dang.
Beautiful.
I was tickled pink when I was looking at these for the first time.
Interesting too. There's, for such a super fresh stone, there's a surprising amount of porosity too. There's little
yeah,
voids in it.
Yeah, definitely. All along the center, down in here.
Beautiful.
So that's the 10 gram side of it. Here's the 17. If anyone wants to put two halves together, I'll give you another 10% off on both pieces. So this one, because I like keeping things together. It's more about keeping it together than making the money. Look at that huge regmaglyph that got sliced.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the 27 gram side of it.
Topher, it's Fred. Canadian meteorites are also very hard to come by. So, I mean, that's an excellent piece for anyone's collection, really.
Thank you. Yeah, I was really, really pleased to get these.
Yep.
And like I said, I paid extra to get them here quickly so they wouldn't have a chance to get stuck in customs. So this is a really nice, cool looking whole stone. So yeah, if you want a whole stone, Christian, get some super glue.
Beautiful.
There we go, close enough.
I'm really surprised that how fresh they are. 12 years. And like after today, I won't touch them except to photograph them. But
Topher, can I see the first two halves again?
the first two, yep.
Does that add up to like 40.5 grams, 40.63?
Yeah, the 10 gram one and the 26 gram one. I'll take them out for you.
Yeah, you have one listed for 40.63 grams.
40 point. No, that's still to come.
Oh,
that's it. Yeah. So this one makes up stone number 3.
I see what you're doing.
Yep. So that's stone number 3. These two odd shaped ones make up stone number 2. And can I ask you to bag these for me, buddy? There's a 17, a 20, and they both go in there. Now, this is stone number 1. Well, you're going to see, this is massive. This is just blew me away. Here's 24 grams, and there's 40 grams. wait till you see this. This is like, maybe Fred can educate us, because he's the Canadian meteorite expert and has hunted Buzzard Coulee before. These are large. Are these large pieces?
That's those are very large pieces.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the largest one that I have is only 8 grams. There's a number of them that are in the 2 to 5 gram weight, but that's a large piece.
I wanted to think that I was accurate in saying that, but I'm glad to have a Canadian expert let me know for sure. Yeah, so this, we have a 20 gram piece or whatever it was right here, 23 gram. Wow. And then the 40 gram slice to go with it.
I'll take that one, Topher.
Right on, Oz.
I love it.
The beauty.
Yeah, it is. Look at that.
That's a pretty awesome piece there.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Oz.
really happy for you. Look at this. The
Nice.
natural matrix with that white chondrule right there.
Love it.
Right on. That's a beautiful piece, Oz. Congrats, buddy. 40.63 of stone number 1 goes to Oz. That means this is available for an extra 10% off. Not that I have to rake you on it. Okay, nice. All right, I am moving on from Buzzard Coulee. You can always ask to see one later or hit me up on private message. I have the Tutu from Kenya, a witness fall from our good friend Mr. John Higgins. So this is the 7.4 gram piece, and it comes with his normal certificate of authenticity, as well as a fridge magnet and a postcard showing this guy, the finder of the stone. So if anyone has interest in the Tutu, I have a few pieces available. 7.4 grams. I have a way smaller one of 4.5 grams. A pretty large surface area for a 6.5 gram. These are the stones that were found because they were littered along the street. They fell on the pavement, on the black paved street, and the people were actually able to find them fairly easily. So I also have a 4.5 one and a 1.5 gram one. Upside down, but you get the point. So if you guys don't have, you got Tutu yet. I have that available.
It's a nice one.
This one actually has a nice shock vein going through it. Even on a small sample, you can still find some cool stuff. That's like less than 1.6 grams, and it has some cool stuff going on. All right, let me put these away real quick. This is a very recent fall from Brazil. going to start out with a small one. I think this might be the cheapest one that I have. This is a Santa Filomena from Brazil, looking at 6 or just shy of 8 grams. The provenance on this piece is our friend Gary Fujihara at Big Kahuna. So this is Santa Filomena from Brazil, and it's been classified. It's an H class. I think it's an H4, H5, something like that. So Santa Filomena actually is a hammer stone as well, because not this piece, but some hit buildings, in fact, in the center of town.
And one of the latest falls.
The date of this fall was April 19th.
Yeah, super fresh.
This year. So this is the fragment. I also have a slice. This slice was cut by Rob Keaton. And, he did it live on Facebook, so we get to watch him cut it. So here is the Santa Filomena. It's 5.87 grams and a beautiful stone on the inside. It's actually a really good cut too. So good job, Rob.
You have a nice slice.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Fully crusted.
That is what a fresh meteorite looks like inside.
No kidding.
There's no water damage whatsoever. So that one is the 5.87 grams. Missing a little crust on the bottom there. But it's cool to have a slice that I watched get cut live from a friend of mine who was cutting it for another friend of mine, Raymond Borges. So that's a cool one. Now, this next Santa Filomena is the larger one that I have to sell. It is 10.5 grams. I'm sorry, 18.5 grams. 18.5 grams. Complete individual, just missing a little bit of fusion crust, probably from impact. But what's great about this, not this exact stone, but the other, like the one I just showed you, like my buddies were actually there hunting, collecting, buying, making contacts. So it's nice to have a meteorite like this that, you know, has a personal story friends of mine are connected to. We had Roberto Vargas. So Santa Filomena is available. Those are those. Now I do have some other. You guys, any Chelyabinsk fans? I have 3 smaller Chelyabinsk offerings. The first one is 1.93 grams. And I think this is a complete stone, fully crusted. Not fully.
That one shows some orientation, Topher. That's the front side.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is
nice,
definitely negative pressure in the
lip.
back.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got a nice little semi heat shield oriented. And now I've been talking with my Chelyabinsk hunter. There's only a 4-month hunt per year because it's so cold and the ground's so hard and there's so much snow. There's only 4 months of hunting Chelyabinsk. And he got some this year, but there's not a lot. So no, as Pat Brown says, no Streamfield is ever hunted out. But Chelyabinsk is not producing like it's been picked over. So that's 1.9 grams. Now
for Dave Topher.
Dave Nelson on that one?
Yeah, that'll make a nice giveaway as well.
Absolutely. This is another oriented one. This is 2.17 grams.
Are we on Chelyabinsk right now?
Yep.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. That's a little beauty.
That's so Pete.
Total nice little heat shield coming directly at you from the heavens.
How much does that weigh?
This is 2.17.
Matt Stream will take that.
Nice. Matt Stream made a wise choice.
Thank you.
This next one is a Chely, but it's 735. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was impact melt, but it's not. It is a normal brecciation. So we're looking at from Jensen Meteorites, Chelyabinsk, it's 7.35 grams. And again, nearly complete stone, but very fresh fusion crust on this one. Look at the bubbles. With mini regmaglyphs on the bottom. Yeah, so when my buddy Ivan contacted me from Chelyabinsk City to let me know how his hunt went and how his turkey killing was going to go for the day, he let me know there was not a whole lot coming out. So I made sure that I purchased another 250 grams. So I got that taken care of. But yeah, this is, I think Chelyabinsk is going to go up in value. It's under, look at that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chelyabinsk is a pretty unique meteorite in that it created many beautiful small individuals like this, and by coming in at a very shallow angle and disrupting multiple times, it's actually quite a big impactor. And had it come in at a steeper angle and disrupted all at once, it would have made would have been a lot more damage on the ground.
It had like 3 separate events.
Yeah.
And yeah, if that was all condensed into one, it would have really been a lot more damaging than it over 3. Oh crap!
It did a respectable amount of damage for the way it came in.
Yeah.
Yes.
1,900 people went to the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Well,
you've seen some of the videos, the sonic boom.
They probably thought Americans were attacking them.
Yeah.
Actually, some people did think it was an American attack. Yes.
The dangerous.
Busy.
What's that?
Must have kept the insurance companies busy.
Well, it was from what I hear. It was obviously February. It's obviously extremely cold, and there's in the Ural Mountain area where Chelyabinsk is. There's a lot of an older population. So Putin at the time mandated that all glass factories switch production to residential glass production. So he actually enlisted, this is what I've been told, someone can fact check me, but they actually used the armed services to go out and replace people's windows because otherwise they were going to freeze to death. It's literally that cold. You can't leave half your population.
That's
naked.
true.
Yeah, Chelyabinsk is part of Siberia, and it's interesting too that there was a secret city called Chelyabinsk 40 that was the place where people lived who worked at the Mayak facility where the USSR made most of their plutonium for nuclear weapons.
Tanks, tank manufacturing as well, and steel in Chelyabinsk is what I've heard. People have converted their cars into like tanks and stuff because of all the snow, and it's I've heard crazy things like that from there too.
Since we're talking about Russia, nice segue. This is
Nostrovia.
nice. Okay. Well, I've given a big clue already, and I want to see who can guess the name of this meteorite. I'm going to show you the. If there was an ugly side, I'd show you the ugly side first. Look at those slicking sides.
Yeah, slicking sides.
This is nope. This is a witnessed fall in 2018 in Russia.
That's not Ozerky?
You are looking at Ozerky.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the. Are you ready for this? It's beautiful. Wait, there I am. Check this out.
Oh, goodness. Nice.
Yep.
Ozerky is so cool.
It is a expensive and rare meteorite compared to Chelyabinsk. There's just not that much out there. And this is the best.
Expensive.
Yeah, you just got a nice piece.
You just got one.
This is probably the best example of Ozerky that I've seen.
Wow.
I love the fresh fusion crust.
So many details on the crust.
What's that?
Many details on the crust. Good visible. Super nice.
Then you see how thin the heat actually goes into the rock.
Yeah.
Puts it all in perspective. But this obviously suffered a massive event because it is just slick as crap right there. Slick inside just sheared off on a planar shear, I believe is the word, right, Pat?
What's the price?
It's on my list. It's the Ozerky 30. Yeah, I hate it doing this, but the COA was written for 34.1 grams, but it's 33.99. I weighed it 5 times. I calibrated my scale and everything, trying to get it to 34.0 and couldn't. I wanted to like blow on the scale, but no, it's 33.99. If you want on your COA, I'll round up to 34.
I'm not seeing it on the list. Is anybody else?
No, nor am I.
It's not on the list?
No.
No.
Let me pause for 1 second.
It's not on today's sale list.
Oh, you know what?
So nice.
Perhaps I didn't plan on selling this today.
Yeah.
Too late.
It's 10% off if you want to buy it. Whatever my normal listed price is, whatever it is, take 10% off and you can have it. This was earmarked for my private collection.
Yeah.
$7.95. So I think that'd make it $7.15 at 10% off.
Okay. Now, if anyone wants to, I'll do it for 700 flat right now. Yeah, this is gonna be in my private collection. Wow, it's just crazy. Yeah, and that's come with the case. Big old case. So that's Ozerky. Let's stick with, you know what? Let's go south of. We've been in Russia for so long. I'm getting cold. I'm getting cold.
Where are we moving to?
I don't know. You guys tell me. Where are we now?
Is that Tarda?
Nope. It is. If it was Tarda, I wouldn't be selling it for $10. $10.
Finalis.
Vinyalis. These are only fusion crust pieces. So, for instance, this is the biggest piece in here, and I mean, so this is the least crust to weight ratio you're going to get in the box.
Is $10 for the lot?
$10 for all of it.
I'll take that. This is Eric Lyon back from The Departed.
Oh, awesome! Nice. What's great about this is there's lots of little ones and they're all super fresh. I think I wrote that there's 6 pieces, but there's actually 7 or 8. So when you get it and there's a couple small ones in there, don't freak out. They didn't break. I just didn't count them all.
Topher. Was all the Chelyabinsk gone?
This is Vinyalis. Was that the question?
Oh, Topher, I was going to say, yeah, I'm interested in Vinyalis. Oh, my video's back. Okay, great. Were you going to have any more small lots like that?
No, I only have, this is Eric Lyon. I only have
10% off.
I do have one Vinyalis that's a slice, a melt slice. All my other ones are whole stones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm interested in whole stones.
Let me hit pause for 1 second. All right, so Christian and I are going to hit each other up offline on the Vinyalis. Moving right along, I want to show you some show-stopping pieces. You may not want to spend this kind of money, but I want to be able to show you the very best that I can. So this is Sereciac. It's a Turkish witnessed howardite. Fell, as you can see there, on the 15th, I'm sorry, in 2015 in Turkey. And Sereciac is known for its black glossy crust.
That one's really nice.
Almost looks like a ball.
There we go.
Yeah, it shows real nice flow lines.
Is that a lipping right there?
What's that?
Is that a lip right there?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
This is the underside of it, and this is the oriented top side. So, and then this is the bottom side with the negative pressure regmaglyphing. So just so you know, that's available. I can.
What's the number?
What this is, Sereciac.
Oh.
It's 11.6 grams. It's in the $700 price range, I think.
Yeah.
It's
661.
661.50.
I'll knock 50 cents off for you. So
That's what might have been doing that.
yeah, just so you know, that's available if you are into Sereciac. Someone mentioned Abba Panu and someone mentioned Tarda. So guess what we're doing next?
I just
Abba
couldn't
Panu-
figure out the spelling on that. I thought it starts
Oh.
with a S or C.
Sereciac. Sereciac.
Is that how you say it?
Sereciac.
I've been saying it incorrectly.
Yeah, and
I
it's
thought it
got-
was pronounced Sereciac, but I don't know. I
Well,
couldn't find it under S, so
That's
it's okay.
why. That's why when I go to Tucson, I listen to all the people from around the planet pronounce it, and I either get more confused or more convinced that I'm wrong. So this is Abba Panu, a witnessed L3 fall. It has a high shock value, low weathering, zero weathering because it's witnessed, but it doesn't have a fusion crust. That is the fusion crust, folks. Abba Panu is famous, is known, is infamous, whatever, for beautiful chondrules. Like this was a mistaken for, or Buzzard Coulee was mistaken for this earlier because it's that beautiful. But it doesn't have a dark black fusion crust. But look at that.
Which one's that, Topher?
This is Abba Panu.
Ah.
Abba Panu, and we're looking at the 49.27 gram with the armored chondrule. And there's actually two armored chondrules. You can see this little puppy right here.
Yep.
Just barely made it on there. He's hanging on for his dear.
Fell April 19th, 2020.
Correct. Nope.
2019. 2019, not 2020.
2018.
Right, 2018?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I just remember the April 19th part because it's my girlfriend's birthday and I better not forget that part.
Exactly.
That's right, huh?
And the next day he's calling you to work sick. So that is the 49 gram slice. Here is the 61 gram slice, or not really slice, but wedge.
Really good price too.
Thank you. Yeah, as most people know, I'm not really I have to be profitable so I can maintain my company. But this is not my main job. I do this for passion. And 90% of my efforts are educational and outreach and community building. So when I do have a sale like this, it's super important and super appreciated when my friends and fellow med heads show up. And yeah, so I'm not trying to sell these to pay my bills. I'm just trying to sell these to get them in people's hands and continue my business, move on to bigger and better and more items I can offer you guys. So this is an Abba Panu. This was the larger one. This is the 61 gram one. I'm going to show you just one more Abba Panu. And the reason I'm showing this to you is because it's an end cut and it has no fusion crust because it's Abba Panu. So not all meteorites look identical and are alike. And this is just one that's anomalous because it just doesn't have fusion crust. Or it doesn't have the fusion crust you're commonly expecting, is the way I should say it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this is an Abba end cut, Abba Panu end cut.
End cuts are nice.
The metal blebs just poking their heads out like little prairie dogs. Yeah. All right, so those are the Abba Panu. Now we're moving on to one of the most famous and recent witness falls, Tarda.
Topher,
Yep.
before you're away from it, could I get the 49.27 gram thick slice?
49. Yep. 49 is in your pile. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Abba Panu is underrated.
Yeah. We don't have to move on. You guys can buy the other piece if you want. I'm gonna pause for 1 second.
Like fake news, so I don't know. I was skeptical at first.
We are talking about Tarda. Tarda is a very valuable, scientific-wise, and very important new witness fall that happened in Morocco near Erchida. Thank you. It is listed. It is
Arachidia, right? Arachidia.
Sereciac. So we're going to start out with fragments first. Then we're going to go to crusted fragments. Then we're going to go to individuals and all kinds of sexy stuff. So Tarda is a very expensive meteorite because its rarity. It's a C2 ungrouped. It was a witnessed fall, and any moisture destroys it. So it all had to be collected before it rained. Now, if you go to the Met Bowl, you'll notice that Juan Aviles Pabloar is listed as a specimen holder. There's only one main mass holder, but he's listed as a specimen weight holder. That's a big thumbnail. There we go. So I got these directly from him. These are 100% legit Tarda from the specimen holder listed in the main in the Met Bowl. So that's the first crusted fragment. I'm sorry, fragment, no crust that we have. It's 1.58.
0.158.
0.1. Thank you. Yeah. Well, only by a multiple of 10.
Yeah, what's that between friends?
You know what? If you're not imperial, you ain't nothing. All right. So now we're going to a full quarter, I almost said quarter gigabyte. Wow. Yeah, quarter gram. Wow, my other profession's coming out. We got a quarter terabyte of flockable. Okay, so this is another fragment, and it shows really good internal.
Nice surface to weight ratio.
Correct.
The other thing too that's important, Juan of Jurassic Dreams spent time in the strewn field. He wasn't doing this by remote control from somewhere else. He was in the strewn field.
Mm-hmm. That is a massive, big point.
What's the dollar price on that one, Topher?
This is a quarter gram. I don't have the price listed.
78.
See how you touch it, fragments?
If it.
$78.
I'd like to take that one, Topher.
Okay, thank you. It's fragile material, as you saw by just touching it. I had some materials come off in my hand, so that's another reason why it was hard to collect and find, because if you're not gentle with it, if you don't, it's not like you can just throw it in your pocket and carry it around. When all said and done, people were ending up with more powder than rocks because you got to be very gentle with it. So this is 0.284. It's a fragment, so I don't think it has crust on it, but it may have. I was going to call it a crusted fragment because I do have crusted fragments, but this may actually be on the top a little bit of, but I'm not sure. So there we go. This one is the 0.284. This one is almost half a gram. We're getting big. It's a fragment, so I didn't see any fusion crust, but it's a nice big hunk. And what's really interesting about this, I almost forgot. Tarda, geez. I hate rare earth magnets because they're so strong, but Tarda is magnetic. That's how I should be displaying this.
Nice.
That's a way better display method, isn't it? Look, little patch of crust.
So the white specks aren't CAI's inclusions, are they?
I'm not going to comment on that from a scientific point of view.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I will only answer questions that I know answers to.
Okay, good. Thank you.
So this one has a tiny patch of crust on it, and it's 459. Now we're moving into one I actually say, ooh, it has a small amount of crust on it, 380. So a little over 1/3 of a gram, and we're going to be seeing some crust on it. And I like my new tool. That works way better than my massive fingernails being in the way. So there's your bubbly crust.
Nice.
Yes, yes. Sweet.
Let me just try to show you the underside. Yeah, so this is a good piece. Got a little bit of crust action on there for you.
In the Met Bowl, the white pieces are not described as CAIs. They're just described as clasts.
Class, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pat. So this one is the first one we saw with fusion crust. That's 3.38. All right, now we move on to...
Hey, Topher.
Yep.
This is Eric Lyon. I'll take the 0.38.
Eric Lyon has a 0.38. Now we're moving into get ready, Christian. Let me see here. There we go. Okay. A crusted fragment, 0.156 grams. And I'm really glad that Tarda is magnetic, because that makes displaying it so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Rusty.
Just like you, Oz.
You betcha.
Nice. So this is the smallest good piece of crust that I have of Tarda, coming in at, I think, 156. Yep, 156. Now these two are identical. 212. Oh no, they're not. I thought they were 212 each. All right, good. Thought it was going to be a problem. So we're doing the 212 first, crusted frag. Oh, I think this is a nice one. Oh yeah, look at this.
Wow. That's beautiful. Incredible.
Yeah, the crust on these babies under the microscope is just stunning.
Notice how the crust is more coarse on the curved edges of the top face, like that left face right there. It's very very coarse on that edge, and then on the other edge too.
That's probably from it. Like you can tell, that's the orientation right there.
Differential erosion, higher temperature or something.
But there is a...
Wow. Is the back kind of cone shaped? It almost looks a bit like the back is a cone. Maybe. Yeah, don't. Oh, pretty cool. Nice.
It is an oriented little piece right there, though.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow.
Tarda rained down just tons of little oriented pieces. All right, so that one is the 212 crusted frag. I have a 216 crusted frag. Really good internal views. but there's the crust. Oh, this is the one with the blue iridescent crust. See how it's grayish blue?
Is it like a dimple in the middle of it? Like a depression of some kind?
Yeah.
Cool. Wow. You have a Secotolin that looks kind of like that. It's listed on eBay, I think. It kind of reminds me of it with the dimple in the middle.
It's such a narrow field of focus. All right, so that's that one, and it actually does have the iridescent crust on it.
The one in front of you.
So I'm gonna have to mark this one as iridescent crust from now on, so I know. That's the 216, and yeah. So now it's okay. 293 fusion crusted. Where is it? There we go. Yes, we got fusion crust around the majority of it.
Fusion crust seems to be pretty thick on those.
Yeah, it makes a nice hard shield is what you're basically seeing is it fuses it together a little bit more. Mm-hmm. So it tends to not be as friable, and when it does flake apart, it's not going to flake apart on the crust because the crust has been a little bit welded together, if you will. Mm-hmm. So this is 3.3 grams. I'm sorry, 0.303 grams, and really nice fusion crust.
Wow.
So that's gonna display nicely. And you also have nice dark internal view with the white class. So that one is 303 crusted frag. This is the last of the frags. 0.577 gram frag crusted. After this, we're moving to individuals. Oh yeah, you are a magnetic puppy. Look at that. That may actually be some iridescent crust on the backside. It's just so bright. But oops. Look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this is the really nice crusted one. It's 0.577 grams.
Those aren't flow lines on the side, are they? Or it's just bubbled up?
I don't think these are flow lines as much as just loaded up fusion. This area right here is a patch of fusion crust that has accumulated. This is normal fusion crust, and for some reason it accumulated here, whether it was running over the edge or I don't know what, because there's not enough rock to tell me the whole story, but there's definitely a pooling of the fusion crust in that area.
Is that iridescent?
Yeah.
Is it a little bit? It's hard to tell. Like it definitely
Yeah,
gets the color.
It's tricky. I can't tell if it's iridescent colored or not, but yeah, look at that pooling of thick crust right there. That's the 577. I have 4 words. You know you want it. All right. Now let's go to crusted individuals. 0.29. Ooh.
Sexy meteorites.
Oh. My smart ass wife, everyone.
I see.
Hey, she's got her meteorite necklace on.
It's a whole ensemble.
Many greetings from
Hey, nobody
Germany.
has here.
Alex says hello from Germany.
Never called there.
Thank you. This is a crusted individual, 0.29 grams.
Oh.
Okay, now that one definitely shows the iridescent crust.
Yes, sir.
That's only 0.3 grams.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that rollover lip.
Wow.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to say it. It's roll over lip. Nice.
Well, I wish my camera would. There we go. It's like it wants to work with me only so much. Okay, so here's the reverse side of it.
Wonderful.
Wait, hold on. Let me try this a different way. How about like that?
Yeah.
So you can really tell that
Sweet.
it is an oriented piece.
Wow.
I would call that rollover lip.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, I agree.
So that one is point, and I'm actually going to mark it as rollover. Rollover lip. So that one's going up in price by 10% now. All right. Oh, while we're talking about rollover lips, I actually have this one marked as rollover lip. So we're looking at a 0.115. Boy, okay, it's not me, it's the camera.
Only $7. Somebody buy it.
This one's only $7? Is that what you said?
$47.
Oh, I think it's like 7. I'm like, something's wrong.
7 sold.
Let me try this.
That is a little beauty.
Peanut.
And let's get that rollover lip.
Oh,
Ooh, I'll take that, Topher.
Yeah. Well done, Matt. That's a beauty.
Somebody's got to buy that.
Look at how bubbly it is.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. That's beautiful. Right on that. Let me show you that side. I love that crack in it too. All right. That belongs to Matt Ustream. Which one, right? Which one? It's 0.115. All right. Now, this, I'm going to the, wow. Can you believe that there's one that weighs less than 0.1 gram? It's an individual. It's crusted and has a rollover lip. How can you pack that much awesome into one little damn thing?
a lot of character.
Size don't matter.
Yes,
The other thing that's important to remember about Tarda and these classes of meteorites is that they have a considerably lower density than ordinary chondrites, and so there's more volume per gram.
Yeah.
Correct. Look at that rollover looking.
Sweet.
We'll flip it over, take a look at the other side.
Nobody's gonna jump on it. I will, but I don't want to steal them all.
Orientation.
I was wondering why it was so quiet out there, man. Yeah, that is a nice little individual. Put in your pile, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Done and done.
Thank you.
Matt as well. Now on that one. While we're looking at small, complete individuals, here's a 0.059. Ooh, I have A+ written next to it. That means I was really excited when I saw this one. Let me see if this is.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Well, Topher, I think I'm going to have that one unless
I was going to say, that's an A+. Let's look at the other side.
Good score.
Yep, look at that.
If one of the newbies wants to beat me to it, that's fine, but otherwise, put it in my pile.
Either Matt or Pat will take it.
Wow, look at that one.
Yeah, look at all that
Just
bubble.
made yesterday.
Yeah, Pat, that is all yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, that's Pat. Did we sell that? No. Okay. This one is rollover lip. Oh no, this one I already showed you guys. Or maybe I didn't. Nope.
Yep.
Did I show you guys this one yet? I forget.
To wait.
It is 0.298.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I have this one and one more. This is less than 0.1 grams. It's oriented and it's an individual crusted. I think they're all crusted. But. All right. Let's see if we can get this.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah.
That's a cutie.
Got a boat tail.
Ooh.
Look at the crust.
Well, if a newbie wants that one, I will bow to them. Otherwise, put it in the pile.
It is in Pat's pile.
Otherwise, sold. That's gorgeous.
That's perfect.
We'll look back on these times of COVID as being a pain in the butt, but we will look back and remember Tarda.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And all the weekly video hangouts.
And the hang.
There's something
perfect.
You know, I don't write the word perfect on a meteorite unless I agree. And look at the weight, a perfect 100. Let's find out why I like this one so much. What was it about it?
Oh, I gotta have that one. I gotta have that one, Topher. Sorry, I gotta have that one. Look at the frozen drip line on that one.
Looks like a heart.
I love knowing that I was right when I said perfect.
Dang, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous one.
Wow.
And those,
there we go.
Those drip lines like that are frozen are so fragile. It's amazing that they came to us in that kind of condition.
Yeah. This one, yeah, this one definitely is just full of iridescent blue on it.
Yeah.
I told you it was perfect.
Good job, Pat.
All right, so Pat owns the perfect 1.0. All right, so that is all the Tarda I have, with the exception of the one that I can also, let me see, this is 0.065 fragments, all crust.
Oh, nice.
This is what happens when you work with 4 grams of Tarda. You get toilet paper wipings. So yeah, so I have a small sample. But those are the Tarda samples that I have for today. If anyone wants to take another look at one of them, just let me know. I'm going to pause this real quick. All right, we are moving on to different places of the cosmos. Nice. How about, whoa, that's really close. That's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids close. This, if you can say this without stuttering your first time seeing these words, congratulations. But this is Mars Laherzolytic Shergottite Hocolytic. Oh, I nailed it.
3 times fast.
It's Mars Laherzolytic Shergottite. It's actually Hocolytic Laherzolytic Shergottite from Mars. This is paired to 13366. I say it's paired because it was purchased from the exact same source, and I confirmed that. So I will be writing my COAs as paired to. It's not lab paired, but paired from the exact, purchased from the exact same guy. I know a guy, okay? He's a guy. All right, so what we have here is Hocolytic Laherzolytic Shergottite from Mars. And it deals with how it is created and formed with heat. It is a different, and what's interesting about these, to be quite honest with you, the reason why I wanted to show them off today is because they're individuals. It's when this was released, or you know, just a few months ago when this became known and available, slices were made available, and slices look like this. This one's also available, and people were snatching up slices, and that's great. I love that, but it's really cool to see an individual. So as soon as I was offered about 10 little individuals, I purchased them as quickly as possible. I threw the biggest one in my collection, and now I'm hustling to sell these to pay for it. I mean, let's be real about it. That's what we do. That's how I do it. You know what I mean? Ooh, I want that in my collection. Crap, I gotta sell a bunch more now. So what's interesting about these is it's a Laherzolytic Shergottite from Mars, individuals. So you can actually see the texture of the rock, the formation of the crystals, the structure of it better than a slice, or in a different way than a slice, I should say. So this one is weighed in at 2.27, or yeah, 2277. This one is 27, so 2.7. For some reason, numbers are not working with my mouth right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty one. Really shows the different colors of the crystals in it.
And yeah, look at that. You can really see the texture and structure. One thing about Mars, if you wanted to, you could throw this in an ultrasonic cleaner with water, distilled water, or reverse osmosis water, and you get a little bit of that. You take a tiny bit of that caliche out of there, you'd be amazed at how much this piece would wake up. Any piece, really. But as long as you're not sending it in for scientific purposes, getting it wet and then going through a dehydrator is just perfectly fine. I wouldn't do that to any sample I'm sending to a lab. So that's another piece of Mars. you can own for, so just, I don't have a price, so I shouldn't say that. So I'll just show you 2 more of these. And then now this one is 2.16 grams.
$162.
Thank you. And Mars is not magnetic. It is an chondrite and it is not magnetic. Although some ATDs are magnetic. So it's not a rule of thumb, but as a rule of thumb, Mars is not magnetic. And it happens to be an achondrite. Yeah. So I do have individual pieces of Mars that have been paired to NWA 13366. If you are interested, I have those. Just to speed along the process, this is the 2.24.
$166.50.
Thank you, sir. And 2.13. This is what I actually really liked, just the shape of it. So those are the individual with the poikilolytic Shergottites. This is the slice of it. This is not paired to 13366. This has been kind of like self-paired, industry paired to NWA 1950, the original one, and the most recent one that was classified as NWA 13250. But I'm not claiming this is either of those, but it is more than likely paired to 1950. You'll see there is a tiny little fleck of metal right there. Not enough to attract a magnet, but definitely a cool thing.
Yeah, that's likely part of the impactor that that ejected these from Mars.
So
and from the, you know, spin the roulette wheel, the impactor is probably an ordinary chondrite, and so that's where the metal would come from.
And there's actually 2 pieces. What's interesting about this is you can see a thin section, an MRI slice of what this looks like. And here's what, you know, the 3D version of it. So that's the slice of Mars. I do have 1 piece of the moon to offer. I didn't want to offer a whole lot of moon today. I don't know why, but I have 1 piece of the moon, and then I have 3 small micros of a very sought after Martian. So let me introduce you to NWA 11788. This is purchased from the main mass holder, Dustin Dickens himself. So it is 100% legit from Dustin. 5.44 grams. Ignore this price. I have no idea what it says on the price list or today's list, but this is old. 191. 191. See, you're getting it. Deal on it. Now, this one I have not been able to confirm, but I really believe that that's fusion crust. To me, it just really, really talks to me as if that is a fusion crusted lunar. I have not been able to, you know, get a scientist to look at it or anything, but this is a nice little piece of lunar feldspathed breccia, and a really good price on it. I think it's, I forget how much per gram, but it's really pretty inexpensive. and not all moon looks alike too. So it's nice to have a smattering of different lunar meteorites in your collection. Excuse me.
$35 a gram.
$35 a gram for classified lunar material that will on the COA reference the main mass holder. And for those on YouTube who don't really understand the words we're using, the jargon of main mass holder and what was the other one I just threw out? What's that? Main mass holder, and then I just forgot on the other term I used. But the main mass holder is the person that is in the Met Bowl, the official owner of the meteorite. So when I say I get this directly from Dustin Dickens, if you were to go to the Meteorological Bulletin and look up NWA 11788, the person who sent it in for classification, who now is the main mass holder, like I was of my Pallasite that I just sold earlier, you'll find that Dustin Dickens is the person responsible for that, and that's who I got these from. So that's what main mass holder means. And that is done by sending stuff to the lab and getting it classified. Now these, it will do no good to really zoom in on or take them out of the packaging. You just have to take my word for them. I've looked at them under magnification and I approve of them. I have one that's 29 milligrams, one that's 33 milligrams, and one that's 36 milligrams. This is a highly sought after meteorite that is on there's a list that's out there of collectors, and one of the meteorites, it's the top 60 meteorites every meteorite collector should have. And it was just a list created years ago. It's just some guy's opinion, but it's kind of caught on. And there's people who do the 60 challenge. Well, I'm doing the 60 challenge. I have 49 out of 60 now.
Wow.
I need ensign sign. I need a real rare angrite and some other ones that are just hard to get. But if you're doing that the top 60 challenge, or you're looking at a Mars collection, or you're a micro collector, or you're a very rare collector, you won't see this offered very often. This is NWA 4925. Very small pieces, but it checks the box off on your list. So if you're interested in these, the prices are listed on my price list.
Hey, Topher, this is Eric Line. I'd like the 0.33, please.
0.33 for Eric Line. We can do that.
And just so you know, on your list, both on the sale list and on your website, you've got a typo. You have it down as 4825.
Thank you. See, I'm a content creator. There's so many loose strings to pull at. Yeah, awesome. I'll make that change. In fact, I'm having Rob write it down right now. Edit 4825 to 4925. Thank you very much. 4925, correct. Okay, so this is your 0.33. I did look at it. It is Mars. Trust me.
Okay.
So and your 0.33 Visa COA goes with it. Oh, that's the other term I threw out. COA, Certificate of Authenticity. That's yes, correct. So yeah, in case people aren't familiar with those terms online, this is your Certificate of Authenticity, COA. So I have two more left. I know that Mike Kelly's probably going to take one of these if he doesn't have it already, but I have 0.29 and 0.36.
I'd like the 0.36 for Cameron, please.
Done and done, Cameron Meister. Cameron 36. Cameron 36.
I snagged a piece already, so somebody else go grab it.
Oh, Mike, I didn't know you were on the line. Awesome.
Yeah, I got out of work and rushed back to the hotel, and I'm here.
Nice.
I'll take the last one, Topher.
The last one is 0.29 for Oz, and the COA matches for Oz.
The race is on, gentlemen. I think I'm down to about 3 of them.
Yeah. What's that list called? Do you remember?
It's the Space Rock 60 challenge. It was posted on Cloudy Nights by Ron Finney.
Okay, because thank you. Yeah, I have 11 to go. In order to get those, I had to buy 4 of them. And that's one of the great things about being a dealer is I'm like, 4 of them? Yeah, I can move 3 of them.
Yeah, I'll see if I can post a link in the chat if anyone's interested. Like I said, for me, when I got started, it was a great way to figure out all different, things that were collected because it's a blend of historicals.
Yeah.
And it's scientifically important, and just like you said, those absolute classics that you should have.
Yeah,
making up for it.
Last at the Meteorite Mansion, Raymond Borjas gave me Walled Cottage. Gave it to me, little micro of it. I think he was selling them for $15-20 anyway. But I was like, oh, I need that for my challenge. He's like, it's yours. Yes. I'm going to move into some cheap HED stuff, and I'm just going to roll through it real quick. We have NWA diagonite. NWA 7831 diagonite. If you guys like that, we have, I don't know if this price is real or not, whatever price is on the published list is the sale list is accurate, but you're looking at 8 grams of diagonite. And I have them available, like this is 4.5 grams, just to show you what those look like. So
and these are interesting in that they're almost entirely olivine.
Yeah.
This one, I got this one when it was first classified and introduced at Tucson, and gosh, I think it was $30 a gram for slices.
Wow.
When it was first introduced.
There's another one, 4.2 grams. Again, I'll just show these to you real quick. So and I have these available in all different sizes on my price list. So if you need a piece of diagonite to add to your collection, you can contact me because I have a bunch of it. But it's just really interesting, cool stuff. You've never seen just flat out crystals from space. It's just I don't get tired of holding them. I don't get tired of looking at them. It hasn't lost its novelty on me, and I don't think it will. So that's the lunar and the Mars and that. We have Erg Chech in the house. I have some Erg Chech, and I'm so glad that Matthew Stream is on with us because he's going to recognize some of these. Like I said, I like to partner with my friends, and Matt is definitely a friend of mine. So big shout out to Matt Stream at Streaming Meteorites. Check out that badass logo. Yeah.
Got great cards.
Yeah. Super awesome card. Even his business card to go with it too. So like when I pass along the piece, I like passing on the business card of the person as well. You have a card identifying the slice, but you also have the full contact information for the person. So what we're looking at here, and the next couple pieces are all going to be the same material. This is from Adar, Algeria. It's the new ungrouped chondrite Erg Chech 002. I'm sure everyone in the group already knows exactly what I'm talking about, but for those on YouTube, it's a brand new meteorite that scientists have not been able to link back to what we call the parent body, meaning we don't know where this came from. It's not Mars, it's not the moon, it's not asteroid Vesta, its parent body is unknown. So and it has nice dioxide crystals in it, those green crystals. So what we're looking at here is the 0.38 gram piece. What's another interesting cool, because I wanted to offer stuff with cool facts behind it. This was cut by Steve Arnold of the Meteorite Man TV show. So that comes as a free bonus fact for you. So we have that one.
Could you add that one to Art Wagner's?
Art Wagner for sure gets the 0.38.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep. Now we're going to move up another one. This is still another one from Matt's stream. We're looking at over a gram now, 1.18 grams roughly. Again, this was cut by Steve Arnold of Meteorite Man, and I'm always very careful with this material, although it doesn't break very easy, as people saw when I was trying to break the one live, trying to break it up for sale, and I thought it was just going to fall apart, and it wasn't. But this is remarkably thin. I mean, just the cutting loss to get it this thin is remarkable. So that's the cutting loss is going to increase the cost per gram because you get so much surface area per weight. This is.
I'll take that one, Topher. I'll take that one.
And who's that? I'm sorry.
Kevin DeBow.
Oh, Kevin, awesome! Welcome to the party.
Thank you.
And this
I'll
was
take
also cut by Steve Arnold, the real one.
Beautiful. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah, when you get that one home, shine a flashlight through it. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Let's see if I can't. Yeah, I'm going to end up breaking it or dropping something. Or what size is that one, Topher? This one is 1.179. That's going to Kevin. Yeah. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your support. Now, these are kind of cool because I wanted to offer you something special. And so the last three are kind of cool. They have a coolness factor to me. This has nothing to do with Matt's stream. This one, sorry, this one is from my buddy Nordine. So this one is 0.92 grams. Yes. Whoa. Bless me. So this is not a slice, but more of a wedge. So you have two sides, and this one's polished. Those diopside crystals looks like little worms in there, but this is nice because you also, like I was talking about the Mars, you want to be able to see the stone in its entirety. That way the slices make sense to you. And this is a cool way of seeing an Erg Chech stone without spending a huge amount of money for an individual. So that one is the 0.92 gram from Nordine. These last two are pretty special because they were cut from the ASU type specimen. So when my buddy Mark Lyon sent in Erg Chech to the to ASU in order to get it classified, he had a big stone that was cut, and they only needed 20% or 20 grams. So what was left from the stone was sold. And this is one of the pieces from the actual type specimen made at ASU. This one weighs in at 0.9 grams and is still really thin. And even though, you know, some people already have the Erg in their collection, this might be your only chance to seek out and buy part of the type specimen. That may be something that you can appreciate or may not offer any extra value to you.
Topher, I'll take that. John Arsenault here.
All right, John.
$81. Good deal.
Nice. All right. Get this to you unscathed, John.
Thank you, sir.
Which leads me, this one was unscathed. This is John. Parcel. This one is also cut from the, nope, I'm sorry. This one has matte stream all over it. This is cut by Steve Arnold and comes in this big case because I want it to get there in one piece. So let's see if we can get it out and take a look at this. I believe it's chromium diopside crystals. Oh my God, this is just gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Freaking love this.
I'm drooling again.
Look at that huge crystal. Now this one, you gotta hit with the light from behind.
Amazing.
You gotta find a way.
Yeah.
There we go.
You can drill a hole in that and hang it on the Christmas tree.
Dude, that is nuts. Yeah. It's flickering because of the LED frequency, but that is just wild.
It is.
So, yeah, this is just a really interesting, cool looking new meteorite. And again, we don't know the parent body of this. It's ungrouped. So hopefully more meteorites will be found, will come here, survive their trip, survive their entry, be found, be recognized, be sent to scientists, and then more will be learned, hopefully joining this one to not be ungrouped anymore. Look at that. You know you want it.
That's beautiful.
Right on. Yeah. So even if you don't buy it, at least you can say you've seen it. Yeah. It's just gorgeous.
It's an investment.
All right. Let me pause this for 1 second. This is a beautiful, beautiful, very rare Tierhurt. It's a witnessed unbrecciated Eucrite fall from Morocco. It's extremely sought after. In fact, when I put mine sliced up for sale, many people jumped at me saying, it can't be Tierhurt. Well, here is Martin
Samoa.
Thank you very much. From Poland, Met. He is a meteorite specialist and cutter, and he cut my slice from this rock. It is taken from this profile right here. My slice has complete fusion crust around it, and as you can see, only about a third or a quarter of the rock has fusion crust on it. So to have a slice that is taken from this rock, as you'll see in about a couple seconds, the sister slice to my slice is being cut off.
Marcin is quite a character too. He designed this wire saw that this cut is made with.
That's ultra fast motion. What you
He has a laser with it as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And what you just saw was very, very sped up motion.
Yeah.
So
Now, that wasn't the main mass, was it?
no, not the main mass, but very rare to find one. So this is my 14.18 gram slice of Tierhurt. I've seen people selling a quarter gram of this for upwards of $40. And I'm like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
So as you can see, this is the angle you were looking at, and you have a line of fusion crust all the way around the rock.
Gold.
Marcin, what's that?
Gold.
Oz, really? Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Been
This
waiting all
is,
day for this.
I'm sorry, who's buying this?
That would be the odds, man.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It's a nice thick slice.
Nice one, Oz.
That's
It
gorgeous.
is,
Wow.
yeah, it is absolutely, yeah. People honestly didn't believe that I was selling real Tierhurt when I first put it up. And I literally had to have Mark Lyon and Marcin come along and say, no, here's the actual rock it was cut from. We both vouch for it. It is 100% real. That's how hard to obtain this stuff is. And not only that, but a complete slice.
Yeah, complete crusted slice. Yes.
Yeah.
The fusion crust on this meteorite too is really difficult to capture on the camera, and in person it's even more stunning.
I have Oz and I have a Eucrite that we are classifying. I was hoping it'd be classified for today, but it is the most reminiscent thing to Tierhurt crust that I've seen in years. Yes, thank you. It is very, very reminiscent of Tierhurt. In fact, just for giggles, I want to bring it out because I can never touch this one or show it off too much. But this is exactly what Tierhurt crust looks like, as you saw on that video.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Very, very, very glassy.
Yes. And it looks like there's flow lines in there as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Big time.
And you can really see how raised it is.
Oh.
Now, my next sale, I may do a sale of my Eucrite only once Oz and I and Jason get our classification back, and we are actually given a name rather than NWA number. Yes, it is going to be a named meteorite, not an NWA. So once that's done, he's making slices available. I'm making crusted fragments available, and the world will be a happier place. So that's that one. Let me hit pause for 1 second.
That's a beautiful piece, though.
We've been having some laughs in the meantime of getting things orchestrated and pausing. You guys have been missing stuff. If you're not joining us live, you're missing a lot of laughs. I mean, you're getting second chances at everyone else's Passovers. I'm not going to rub that in, but you're missing out on some good laughing. So we're moving on to rare classifications. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this, and this first one sounds like a resort, but it's not. It's an Acapulcoite. So this is Adar, and it is a small one, but if you don't have an Acapulcoite in your, it's 0.335 grams. Here it is in this case. It's an individual. If you don't have an Acapulcoite, this is your chance to get one. Here's my terrible sales pitch. It's an Acapulcoite. Well, that's all I can say about it. You know what I mean? I really don't.
I'll take it. This is Eric Lyon.
Okay.
Dude, $7.20.
Yeah, for $7.20, you get a class cross off your list.
Oh, that's a great deal.
Very rare.
Yeah. Acapulcoite. It's fun to say. Better than Mahershala. Yeah. So that's for Eric. Oh, this next one is a callback to our friend, the streamer himself, Matt Stream. We got a Brecciated here.
Oh, I got that from Adam Aronson.
Oh, wow.
No kidding.
I'm going to have to write that down because the price just went up 10%, another 11%. So here it is in its case. Another rare type as well. Don't take my word for it. It's extremely rare, guys.
That's what Matt said.
So there it is.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Yes. It looks different. Like I'm starting to look at Eurolites a little bit and figure out what they look like. Yeah, and this just looks different than anything.
I'll take it.
And who's that?
I'll take it off.
Okay, thank you. It has, okay, this is my own uneducated opinion. But when you look at when I look at the grain structure of that, I see something very reminiscent to Martian, the Poikilotic Martian that we just saw. But when you turn it this way, now it looks like a Eurolite. So I haven't figured this one out yet, but it's a rare classification, and I'll put on the COA that it came from Aaron Adamson, because Adam Aronson, that's obviously increases its provenance. Yeah, that's Oz. Oh, Oz. Okay. Now this one is a. Well, you know what? I'm going to show it to you and see if you guys can name the ultra rare class.
It's a Lodronite.
We have a winner. Wow. This is NWA 11901 from John Higgins of Outer Space Rocks. And you are exactly correct, Mike Kelly. It is a Lodronite. It looks like a backscattered electron microscope image. It's really weird looking. It is. And it's a half stone. So if you guys need a 3.9 gram Lodronite, or I've never seen one before up close. Well, virtually up close. I have two more in the rare to show off. And this one is a CV3 oxidized.
I will take.
Oh,
I'll take that one, please.
Look at that.
Good one, Pat. I was going to get it.
Wow. Less than a
CD
Topher.
Red 3?
It has crust on it too.
Yeah, this is a CV3 oxidized.
Yep. It's NWA 8577. Yeah. And actually external part of the rock. I wish it would. All of a sudden it doesn't want to focus. Yeah. Well, note to Topher, markup CV3 oxidized by 10% next time. If you haven't realized, that's my marketing strategy. Oh my God, that's more valuable. Markup 10%.
If we're in carbonaceous land, there's two CO 3.6s that I'd like to get too.
Are they on my sales list or my regular inventory?
They're on the spreadsheet inventory spreadsheet list you just sent out.
Oh, really? Carbonaceous ones?
Yes.
No.
Line item 268 and line item 330.
268.
Yeah, it's a totally different list.
268. And what was the other one?
330.
And 330. Can you name this class? This is another rare one.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, Matt, if you can't recognize your own meteorite.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at something else.
No.
Is that
No, I didn't want
Eurylight?
you to speak up. Now, what we're looking at here is a Eurolite.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a almost 14 grams, 13.8 grams of unclassified Eurolite. I'm still trying to educate myself. There's so much to learn, but Eurolites have triple junctions, 120-degree junctions. I have no idea what that means, and I'm still trying to figure it out and learn. But this is a Eurolite.
Yeah, Topher, I can point you right to the source for that. So they're called triple junctions, and they're seen in thin sections in these reprocessed differentiated meteorites. And if you'll go to the Norton book, Field Guide of Meteors and Meteorites, to the thin section part in the center of the book, you can see what the triple junctions look like.
I'm going to do that because I looked at this under an eye loop, and obviously that's not enough magnification to see what I'm.
Well, you're not going to see it in in a 3D rock. It's a thin section feature.
Maybe pull around.
Okay, let me pause real quick. This is Alhagonia 001. I think Oz wanted to see this. It's the one that's been reclassified and restudied and fossilized. But what's really nice about this example of it is when you get a really nice one, you have a blue-gray center. So this is the external side, and there is the blue-gray center.
Yeah, that is a nice example of one. This is a meteorite with great terrestrial age. It's been on the ground for a long time. And unfortunately, part of it fell into a lake that turned into a dry lake. And so a lot of it is very terrestrially processed. But the stuff that was on the higher ground that shows this light blue interior color is also where they found the relic chondrules that caused them to reclassify this as an EL3.
Really?
Yes.
Exactly.
I don't know why
Back
my
in
color
the day,
is strobing like that, but
Well,
Back
I
in
wanted
the-
my other one.
yeah, I got you, Oz.
back in the day when this one came out, there were kilos and kilos and kilos of the stuff, and most of it was the really messed up, been sitting in the lake bed for 20,000 years, and that light blue higher ground materials definitely sought after. And I had several pieces that I bought in a big lot, and cut some of them open and found a bunch of the light blue material and obvious chondrules.
That's
That
awesome.
one's still available?
No, Oz grabbed that one.
Okay.
Pat, you called out two numbers, but could you do me a favor and let us know exactly what they were?
Yes. So there are a couple of CO3.
But I think if you're into 200s, you're looking
It's
at
not
my
in
normal.
Yes, the wrong list.
Yeah, you're in my normal inventory, not my sale
Okay.
price. So I can definitely share those with you offline.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, just as I've got them noted. Yeah, we got them noted.
Okay.
And I'll definitely hook up with you afterwards on
Okay.
those.
And if I could add 3 more numbers to that as
Okay,
well.
we're gonna add 3 more numbers.
So line item 159,
159.
Gao,
Okay.
and line item 293.
We had a request for a relook at the Buzzard Coulee from Canada. Witnessed fall. This is the 10.36. I think, Matt, you were looking at this one?
Yeah, I will take that, please.
Nice.
Yeah, well done. That is a very beautiful meteorite with lots of surface area and gorgeous crust. That's a beauty.
Thank you.
I was blown away when I got him, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I had no idea anything beautiful came from Canada besides Fred.
Hey, Topher.
Yes.
This is Kevin DeBow.
Yep.
Your NWA 7831, the 3-pack, the 8 gram.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the.
Okay. This goes to Matt. Oh, this you got.
I think that's the one that I already got. I think that's line item 293. 7831. 3 stones, $27, 8.36 grams.
I have a few of them.
All right.
Yeah, most of them showed in box, but the one that I requested said bag.
Yeah. Okay, I think that might have been the one. I didn't think that was claimed.
There's a bunch of other ones there. I want to play with making some thin sections out of those.
Let me see. Do you know where the 3 pauses? I had a request for some of the diagonite. I don't know if this is the ones that you were talking about or not, size-wise. We have a 4.2, 4.35, and the moon. No. If you want a particular size, I have more I can dig through, and I'll be glad to hook up with you afterwards.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, just send me a message, and we'll go through my regular inventory and pick one out, and I'll give you 10% off still. But yeah, these are the ones I grabbed for the sale today. Who's looking for that? That's Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is there anything else on the list that you guys saw that you want to take a look at? Does anyone have interest in jewelry for their women in their lives? Does anyone have a mother that they like?
I bought my mom hers last time.
Let me check. Let's take one last spin around here and see what I can find. I'll hit pause on this.
Accumulated these things back when they were cheap.
I have a
Slice of Wheatland micro for me.
Well, it's funny you say micro because I have some micros. Could you NWA classified early NWA classified? I have some micro. That's what you have. Oh, I did have her in there. Okay, he handed it to me already. I'm asking Rob for something. He already handed it to me. Okay, I'm gonna run through these quick. These are just basically for people to check it off your list if you need it. These are NWA sub 1000s. So these are all $5 a piece. They're all micros, as you can see. Do you guys need any of these? Hold on. We are looking at 285, 267, 984, 528, NWA 073.
Wow, that's large.
926, and the famous 801 with sugar. Yes. None of these will come with COAs from me, just because I'm not making anything. I bought them for $5 a piece. I'm passing off for $5 a piece. They're just duplicates, and they're from Michael Gilmer from Galactic Stone. Does anyone need NWA micros? 285, 267, 984, 528, 73, 926, and 801.
I'll grab the 801 for Dave too.
Okay. 801 for Dave. Extra sugar, right?
Yeah.
Only a net nerd would get that joke. I love it. Okay, in addition to those micros, I also have this larger 515. So if you it's $20, but it's NWA 515, and it is 2.8 grams, I think. So if you're a low NWA collector, here's one. And this comes from Steve McLean through the McLean collection, the Reverend. So if you guys are collecting lower NWA numbers, I got you covered on those. A few of them, at least I can pass along for $5 a piece.
I'll take 513.
513
for Oz.
515 was it?
Uh, 926, 073, 528, 285, 267. And you got the 515? Oz, is this the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
awesome.
it.
Sorry, I was looking for a micro. I forgot you're not a micro, man. It's not micro? No. It's 20 bones and it's Oz. Okay. So now I'd like to offer you guys, if you don't have a main mass already, I have an opportunity for you to own a main mass. This is from our good friend, Mr. John Higgins. This is NWA 6076 main mass. The total known weight, as you can see, is only 119 grams. 20% of that, or 20 grams, went to the lab, meaning there's only 100 left. Well, here's 80 of them. So this is the main mass. I forget what I have it priced at, but it may be one of the cheaper main masses to add to your collection.
$350.
Yeah, 350, so less than
315. 315 is the sale price.
315.
Yeah.
315 after the 10%.
So for $315, you get a 80 gram, just about main mass.
Wow.
Nice.
Now, keep in mind that classifying a meteorite costs, a few $100, takes a few months. So when you take that into consideration and realize that no one on earth will ever have more of this than you, it's just, I'm turning into a main mass lover, to be honest with you. And this is nice because it really has some cool features. I mean, yeah, popping 3D chondrules here, metal flakes showing out everywhere, all up on top as well. It's a cool
That's
looking,
beautiful.
Yeah, good looking piece for, I bought the main mass to NWA 861, I think it was. And it's not the most pretty stone in the world, but it's a low main mass, so super happy with it.
Yeah, I remember when you bought that one. That was from Aerolite. Yeah.
I was super happy to get it. Then I went back the next day, and well, no, I didn't go back the next day. I called them 2 weeks later to pick up the other early NWA main mass. And they're like, sorry, it's sold. I knew I should have bought it. So I have 4 words to say about this main mass. You know you want it. So that's a $300 main mass that you can add to your collection. If you don't have one already, And as you can see, it is slated for my private collection. So that's why it has the serial number down there. I need this. Remember, I'm a dealer, not a hoarder. I'm a dealer, not a hoarder. So that's a pretty cool one. Now, this is one with only 160 grams of total known weight. So you're looking at NWA 8296. There's only 160 grams, and this is almost 13 grams of it. Classified as a L5.
That chunk.
I love when a chondrule gets sliced like that.
I'll take that one, Topher, please, Dave.
Beautiful, yes.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that.
Did you get that, Topher?
Yep, got you, Dave.
Thanks, mate.
I'm just still enjoying it before I give it away.
That's a nice one,
This one
Dave.
comes from the actual main mass holder, Brian, through our good friend Juan. So the provenance can be tracked right back to the main mass holder. Thank you. Steve Nelson, correct. All right. This is the last package I think I'm opening for today, guys. I definitely don't want to bore you, but you guys are super interested and you're laughing along and your wallets are still open. So I want to show you something. I'm not going to say the Met Bull got it wrong, but the Met Bull got it wrong. Now, I'm going to show you a piece, and I want you to tell me, what classification do you think this is?
H.
That's obvious, right? There's no guessing. This is an H. Are we all in agreement?
Yeah.
We are all wrong. It's an L4.
Yeah, and this confuses the hell out of me because I see L classified and it's got so much metal in it, and I think, what the heck?
That is not an L. That is not an L.
But remember that when a piece gets sent in for classification, there are even if there's only just one stone, it's not at all unusual for things to be brecciated or to have multiple lithographies, and so if it's the blind men describing the elephant.
Yeah.
And so, and then sometimes there are a small number of stones that were all found together and something submitted from that pile. And so, yeah, there are no doubt there are errors in the Met Bull.
That one you just looked at. These three that we're looking at now, they're all the same. NWA 4488. It's listed, it's classified as an L4. I'd be willing to bet you it's an H. I mean, for crying out loud, listen. Okay, so this one is 27 or 20.7 grams. This next one is 33.6 grams and has a really cool shape to it. God, look at that metal.
Yeah.
Oh my butt. Look at that bleb bleb. Bleb bleb bleb.
I'll take the last one, Topher.
And who's that?
Kevin DeBow again.
Kevin, thank you very much. What do you want? Kevin
The
is
one previous.
the 20.7 gram one, which looks like this. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. This one is the 33.6 with bleb. Bleb, bleb, bleb. Yeah, dude, this is not even close. I wonder if,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
yeah. So now I will show you the last piece of this one. And it was so strange shape that it couldn't fit in any other box and I wanted to give it the respect it deserves. So you're looking at just under 26 grams. This is the 25.7 gram one, but it's just so big, I had to put it in this case.
I'll take that one, Topher, please, for Dave.
You bet you will. Look at that.
Good pickup.
This one you can actually see different colors in there. You can see some type of like something going on in there versus the other ones not so much. But yeah, this is a great slice. Full of metal. An obvious L.
Read.
So this one is Dave Nelson all day long. That means I only have one of these left.
I'll take the prairie dog one.
This one here? Is that yours, Oz?
That's the prairie dog one.
Nice. Okay, Dave's got that one. And Oz got this one. I'm gonna hit pause for 1 second.
Yeah, these are beautiful meteorites. Lots of interesting chondrules. They're some of them are a little oddly shaped, but allow you to see things in 3D.
This is the I bought this from the main mass holder, Adam Aronson, and like here is a 2.95. I love this one. Just the shape of this one. It looks like a little dagger.
Oh, cool. Like
That's
a little
the-
ice cream cone.
Yeah, exactly. A little ice cream cone of love. But yeah, it's got some really nice eucritic texture to it. It's got like the cream, that white creaminess to it is what I call it. But yeah, I love the fusion crust on it.
Mm-hmm.
So like this one, I have at 75. I do have other ones that are cheaper, like this one for 18.64 grams. Again, you're going to get a full line of crust on it with flow.
Topher, why don't you put that one in my pile, please?
Nice.
It is a nice one.
Yeah. This is not on the list. And then here is one that's just under a gram. It's 0.93 grams for 25 bones. And the crust ratio on this is off the scale. Look at that glossiness. And there's practically no matrix. I mean, there is, but you're buying a hunk of glossy fusion crust. I wish it would focus on, there we go. So this one is 25 bucks for just under a gram. And I'm taking 10% off of all these prices as well, guys. So you know, this will be $22.
User XXX.
Yes. Here is one that is 0.4 grams. So this would be 10 bucks. There we go. Yeah. The glossy crust. Just a beautiful, this is the one I was thinking about that had no matrix. I'm sorry. I was thinking about this one where it's just pure crust just about. So I have some of that Eucrite, and I also have some Uralites. Let me just show you one or two of these Uralites. These are the ones that we'll have to look at a lot closer to see anything. This one is 2.1 grams. Really crunchy, grainy looking. And then this side's almost sheen. So I do have some unclassified Uralites. These have all been confirmed by Dr. Tony Irving, by the way. I'm not selling these as Uralites without knowing for a fact. They were all sent and all confirmed by Dr. Tony Irving. So I just want to be 100% clear when whatever I'm selling, I'm representing as accurately and honestly as I possibly can with science on my side. But I have a few of these left, 4 or 5 of them left. So if you're looking for any Uralite material, I have it for you.
I don't know if I've got any.
It's really strange looking material. When you get it, you realize how coarse grained it is and knobby and just weird. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. All meteorites look really different to me now that I'm educated enough. So let me just add that to spotlight and then remove this.
How much were those pieces going for, Topher?
The Uralites, they're on my normal sales list, not my not today's sales list, but my normal inventory list. Maybe do you have my normal inventory list open?
That was 2 grams, right?
Yeah, that one was 2.11 grams. Yeah, someone's got it, I think. Yeah, so that I have a 2.11 gram. I even have a under 0.5 gram. I have a 1 gram, 0.7 gram. Like here's the smallest one. If you're just trying to get a class, this is, well, it's not even small, but it's 0.7 grams. And you can still totally see. Oh, hold on, I have to do this. There we go.
Reading from your sales list, your normal list, Topher, sorry, I was just there. Okay, 0.707 grams you've got for $11.
So this is $10 now. If someone wants it.
And then the 2.11 gram you had at $30.
Okay,
30.
so that's awesome. So that's 27 now. This one right here is 27. If someone wanted.
Yeah, I'll grab that one, please. I don't have one of those type.
Okay.
Thanks, Topher.
No problem. Thank you. This is NWA XXX Uralite 2.11 for David Nelson, and it's 10% off. So do we say this was $10, David? I forget.
Yeah, it was 11 before discount, 10 after discount.
Okay, 11 before, 10 after discount. So 10 to the client. Awesome. Thank you very much, Pat. Appreciate that.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I could literally sit here and show you meteorites till I ran out of breath, which I'm almost out of. But if there's anything else on my list or my inventory you want to see, definitely hit me up and I'll try to send you pictures or videos. I really, really do appreciate everyone showing up and your massive support today and sticking it out for 3 hours or however 4 hours. I mean, we're going on 4 hours now, guys. You guys are champs. To hang on and chat about meteorites for 4 hours is pretty crazy.
Good job, guys.
We had
So
Kevin DeVoe here. I'll hit you up for the 7831 NWA.
yeah, please follow up on me, because I will take care of you on 10% off and do whatever I possibly can to make you guys happy. I said it before, and I'll say it again. A lot of my effort and time is spent in education, outreach, the hangouts, and building a strong community. And it really shows and pays when I have a guy like Rob show up today and just insist on helping. And like, as soon as we're done here, we're gonna go have a few beers.
Yes.
And then we're gonna eat some food, and we're probably gonna hop in the hot tub. So I've been prepping for this for days, and you guys did not let me down. I really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate your support. I try to put everything I can in the community, and when I have a sale like this and you guys come through for me, it allows me to continue to do what I do. So I'm honored and humbled. Thank you very much, guys.
Topher,
Thank you.
what's the best way to send you a list of things off your normal inventory?
What I prefer, thank you. What I prefer people to do is send me a Facebook message, but don't use numbers. Don't say item number 42, because it's a live inventory, which means when item number 1 or 8 sells, everything else is off numbered. So tell me Chelyabinsk 13.7 grams.
Right. Okay.
Yep. And that way I'll send you pictures. I'll send you video. If you hit me up in the next 24 hours or 24 hours after this video is on YouTube, I'll extend the same 10% discount, freight discount, and everything like that. So,
Pat, I do have all your inventory that you asked about documented, so we'll look at it.
Okay.
I had a capable assistant this time for the first time. I didn't have someone who lasted 20 minutes and disappeared for 2 hours. But I owe him a beer and a pizza, so let me pay that debt off, guys. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Topher.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Fun.
Good night, everybody.
I'm touched.
Bye,
Thank
all.
you so much for your support, guys.
Y'all take
Bye-bye.
care.
Thanks, Topher. Good night, all.
Thanks,
See ya.
Dave.
Night, guys.
Cheers, mate.
See you guys.
Have fun.
Ooh, what?